Hello, hello, hello. Hope y'all are doing well. Hello! Oh my goodness, we have so many people in chat already. That's nice to see. That's always nice to see. Oh my goodness. Hello, Super Swinub. Hope you're doing well. Blake, good to see you as well. And Gua Hunter, good to see you too. And of course, Wizard J and Scrin, the mods and the real MVPs. Good to see you both as well. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. Gonna be devouring some of you, going to be giving a nice long lick to some of you. Gonna be fun, that's for sure. That's what we like to do here. We like to enjoy devouring some good little things, right? Good little prey like you. Are you all good little meals, chat? You can be honest. I won't bite. Not much, anyway. Oh. Yes, it is really good to see everybody. I hope you're doing good. There's going to be a new video on the YouTubes tomorrow because I released a new audio. And I'm deciding to make the coiling part on the YouTubes. Everything else has CV, and you can get a longer preview on the proper channels. But that will not be on the YouTubes for obvious reasons, I hope. So, if you'd like to hear the quailing part, that will be on the YouTubes, and the preview will be on all my other usual spots. But yeah, that'll be up tomorrow. I posted it a bit ago. Wanted to make sure that I got all the March audios done on time because I did have a trip out of town, and then after I came back, I was recovering from being sick thanks to the trip out of town. So that was fun. So yeah, I had to make sure everything got out on time. Published 2 audios in quick succession, and that is the second one. So yeah, they'll have a not safe for work preview pretty soon. And if you want just the coiling, that'll be on the YouTubes for everybody to enjoy at their leisure. But enough chitter chatter about that. You're here to be devoured now, right? If you want to go listen to the audio backlog, you can go do that at any other time. But right now, you're here to be devoured, aren't you, prey? Here to be enjoyed, licked, tasted, become delicious sustenance for a hungry little puppy. Isn't that right? You can admit it. This is a safe space for good prey like you. Oh, yes. For good, delicious little meals. Always, I like that answer. I like that answer very much. I'm excited for today, Ironaro. Ooh, good to hear that. Always nice to see Chad excited. Me, I am also always excited to do a stream. Always have a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, devouring you guys, doing ASMR, eating some delicious treats for dinner. Speaking of which, almost had a bit of an issue earlier because the water cut out for some reason. I'm guessing I did see some sort of construction up the street, so it might have been related to that. I'm not sure. I honestly have no idea why the water went out. But yeah, I was like, damn, how am I gonna cook dinner? And then I realized I can just eat chat. Even if we can't cook anything because the water isn't on. Chat's here. I'll be fine. So, that's the blessing of always having some willing, delicious little treats right here. Oh, so many people. Hello, Johnny. Hope you're doing well. Always nice to see you. And Danger Dose. Always great to see some familiar names popping back in, going into the gut, hanging out. By the way, for those who are adjusting to the little gut on screen where you have a little guy walking around, if you want to use a exclamation mark avatar, you can learn more about that. You can make your little thing jump and shit. It's actually kind of cool. uh, but yeah, you can change the color if you'd like to. So yeah, you can be from a gray little guy thingy in my stomach to any color that you want being digested away. There you go, Chad. There you go. Hello, casually coral beard, Gerald the polymorph. Oh my goodness. Nice to see so many lovely folks in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Jumping around in the belly, hoping to escape. Aww. Adorable. You're not gonna get out even if you jump. Just nice to feel you squirm, though. So nice to feel you wriggle away. So very nice, chat. That's really cool. Yeah, it is really cool. Yeah, it's a cool little thing. It's a cool little thing. uh, oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Sir Cree. I see you use the ASMR command. Yep, you can use channel points, 100 bits, or a sub to get an ASMR trigger. So yeah, feel free to do that if you would like to do that. So glad people are learning more about their little guys in the belly. They are great. Great to see how many little prey things are wriggling around, digesting away like good treats. Tasting, please. Ooh, that's a good ASMR trigger to start out the stream. Oh, yes, it is. Nom. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious little meal, aren't you? Nom, 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 nom. Very tasty little thing. Nom, 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 nom. You taste delicious meal. Delicious. Thanks for the redeems, Win. Always appreciated. Always nice to see people enjoying those. My spider senses are tingling. Well, that is in fact very fitting, getting that I am a spidery corgi. So yeah, makes sense. Also, I don't show it a lot, but because it's kind of out of view, isn't it? But let me get a better angle here. There we go. But yeah, big ass puppy tail. I get mistaken for a cat girl a lot of the time, which is very funny. But yeah, no, puppy spider. Either way, deliciously hungry and ready to capture some delicious little meals. And I hope you're ready to be eaten. Delicious little thing. I honestly thought you were an alien cat from the start. That would be if the little tentacle things are on my head, like right up here. If they were between my ears, I could see that. Yeah. So they are spider legs that are not very uh correct in terms of anatomy. So they can coil, they kind of do a little bit of movement. They can pick up prey by like coiling around them a little bit. In my Waking Vore ASMR animations, you can see this the most clearly. So if you'd like to know more about how that looks in motion, that's where to go. I see we have an Eat Me Redeem in chat from Swen. Alrighty, I will definitely do that. I'm ready to devour some prey, so thank you so much for the tasty meal and offering yourselves up to me a yummy little treat. Sounds lovely. Vore ASMR is amazing. Oh, Chad, this is a full-on animation, not just an ASMR. But yeah, I do have a lot of other ASMR, and I do agree. Vore ASMR is in fact amazing. It's very fun. Now, time to devour. Are you ready to go into my stomach, Swin? Are you ready to be a delicious little treat? I hope so. Ah. Delicious little thing. Mm. 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 Tasty. Oh, yes. I think I'm ready to swallow you down. So get ready. You're about to be in the belly. Nom, nom. There we go, meal. Get gulped down like a good little treat. That's it. Good prey. Slide down my throat. Just a little bit at a time. It's slippery, isn't it? Meant to take prey like you exactly where they belong. Oh, and here it is. Is this where you're meant to be, little meal? In the gut of a hungry, spidery corgi. A ravenous puppy girl on the hunt. 'Cause that's where you are. Oh, yes. That's where you are. Right here. Being right where you're supposed to be. Very good, little meal. So obedient. So easy to coax down. Ah. Thank you for the first See Me Redeem of the stream, chat. Always love seeing those. Always love seeing those. Hello, Fancy Man 80. Yes, there is indeed a belly. Yeah. I started implementing something recently where everyone who uses an Eat Me Redeem gets their name on the little belly band. So yeah. I am thinking of other uses for the belly band, so stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. But welcome to the chat, Fancy Man. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You're amazing. Thank you, Gua Hunter. I appreciate that a lot. It's been so much fun learning more about streaming, expanding my horizons, and just doing new things. It's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it a lot, and definitely would recommend it to anyone. So definitely appreciate that. And for those who don't know, I've been making Vore ASMR for almost 4 years. It's going to be 4 years in July. And I started streaming a little over a year ago to just kind of learn new things, expand my horizons a bit. So, yeah, always glad to see that people are enjoying that. Thank you for the follow, Fancy Man, and also the, as you can see, visual representation of the delicious meat and chum you'll become in my stomach. Definitely not a prey or anything. No, no, certainly not. Never, never. The thing wrapping around the stomach is peak. Thank you, chat. Yeah, the belly band thing. A lot of really cool Wardo assets, and I'm definitely glad I'm able to make use of them. Like the belly band is one of them. It's great. It's fucking great. I love it. It's been super super great. Glad y'all are enjoying it. Hello, Fallen Wolf Dragon. That is a great name. Also, Wolf Dragon. I love that hybrid. That's cool. Found it random, and I'm definitely happy for that. Aw, thank you. Always nice to see people finding me and enjoying my content. Yeah, definitely been in my little corner making Vore ASMR for the last 4 years. Okay, actually, no, I started streaming last year. So let's say 3 years. 3 years of just kind of being in my little corner, making Vore ASMR mainly on Le Patreon. I didn't start updating my YouTube again consistently until after I started streaming. I kind of paused that for a while. And yeah, just kind of being, it was in my own little corner. Wasn't really on social media. I left social media for a bit because it was just like I noticed that I would be on there for a couple minutes and then just get my mental health would be like worse. And I'm just like, it's been 5 minutes. This is not sustainable. Happy to report I do much better at social media stuff now, as I hope y'all have been able to enjoy. But yeah, was just in my corner making Vore ASMR on my Patreon, and then I was like, I want to expand things a bit. I want to start streaming, and here we are. Here we are. ah. So yeah, I always love seeing you around. I'm happy to actually make it to a full stream. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I think Guander, you were definitely there at what what am I trying to say? The affiliate anniversary stream a little bit ago, and thank you so much for dropping by. But yeah, just over a year of streaming. I got affiliate in 10, I think 10 days, like less than 2 weeks for sure, after starting to stream. So that was insane. And I definitely appreciate the support from then to now. So yeah. But enough yabbering and yabbering. I think you all want to see the belly a little bit. So let me just sway a little bit along with the belly noises to make sure chat is getting that enjoyment in. Getting that enjoyment in. Yes. Hope you are liking that. Hope you are liking that. Oh, thank you for the belly rubs, Fallen Wolf Dragon. Always much appreciated. Always much appreciated. And I'm glad people are liking those new redeems, by the way. They have been a lot of fun to see every single time I see them in action. I love the sight of it. They're always very nice. Ah. The belly is getting so full. Hello! Hello, Iba Naruto. Hope you are doing well today. We are doing Devourly ASMR. As I don't know, Devourly isn't technically a word. That's what I like to call it. Devourly, I say that a lot. But yeah, we're doing Vore ASMR. devouring some chat, yapping a little bit. Hope you're doing well as we start off the month. But yeah, hope you weren't fooled too much on April Fools, by the way, chat. And hello, Godslayer. That is a great name, by the way. As long as you don't get eaten by the gods, you should be able to slay them. So, all good. Only problem with the band, I can't see the navel. Aw, chat. Nah. Poor chat. Poor chat. I have deprived them. Don't worry. Don't worry. Definitely plenty of art. And then there's a little Vore, like a little Vore animation loop I made where you can, in fact, see the navel. So don't worry. There are other places. Oh, don't worry. You can feel it from the inside. So true. So true. That's what's good about being inside the belly. You can see it all. Can I participate in the ASMR? I want you to eat me, and then doesn't eat me redeem. I see how it is. Yeah, you know you want to be devoured, Eva, and I am definitely ready to deliver. Definitely ready to deliver. I mean, Inaro is a corgi war god. I love that. Worship to your heart's content since it's not going to get out anyway. So pamper the puppy. You're goddamn right, chat. Puppies deserve to be pampered and definitely to be fed well. Gotta feed your pets, chat. Gotta feed your pets, especially your pet puppy girls. Also, that reminds me, I was going out with the GF recently, and she went somewhere while I was in the car doing something, and she rolled down the windows and said, "Gotta make sure that your pupper doesn't have the windows up when alone in the hot car." So true, chat. Make sure your puppy girls don't get overheated. It cracked me up. Anyway, I think I do have a delicious meal in the form of Eba, so are you ready to be devoured? Because I am ready to feast. Mmm. Oh, that is delicious. That is delicious, Eba. Nom. 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 Delicious little treat, aren't you? Nom. Mmm. Oh, I'm ready to get you down the hatch. Mm. 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 There we go. Two good gulps and you're already down. Eager to be devoured, weren't you, pray? Always nice to see. Now just slide down my throat like a good meal. And you can get down into my belly. Oh, I see we have another prey thing in the chat. Hold on, I'll get to you in just a second. Let's get Eva into the stomach first. So you can feel the belly walls around you. The warm sauna of digestion melting you away. As it growls and churns. Oh, yes. Oh, welcome to my belly. Hope you're ready to be devoured. Digested. You're gonna be delicious every step of the way, aren't you? Ooh, I see we have a Pred Pumps Iron redeem in the chat. Chat wants to make sure that you make all the prey things on my belly into muscle once they're digested. I see, I see. Gotta be push-ups for real. If I ever get full body tracking, then yeah, maybe we'll do push-ups. But yeah, right now, even when I lift the weights, it can't track my arms properly because I just do webcam tracking and my arms aren't like I lift my arms to do the weights and then they go off camera. So yeah, they glitch out a little bit. My arm tracking is like, where'd you go? It's really funny. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if you do want to contribute, if you do want to contribute a little bit to the VR tracking fund, or to just feed the hungry corgi in general, I do have a throne where you can contribute to that. I also have some capture cards for my consoles on there, stuff like that. So yeah, always appreciated. Oh hell yeah, lurking in the belly. I see. Enjoy the tum. All right, let's pump some iron. Let's pump some iron. Okay, grabbing the weights here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, 10 reps, chat. Definitely getting stronger. Also, since it's a little more noticeable, I'm gonna shake my head and you might notice the boob physics are a bit stronger now. If I like move my head around and stuff, you can notice that they jiggle more. Just pointing that out because that was an adjustment I made when I updated my model outfit. I wanted to make them more accurate. They were too small on the 3D model compared to my live 2D model. That was not acceptable. We needed that to change. That needed to be changed. They got bigger probably after eating us. True. I like that theory. I like that theory. You are here. You are here. You are here. Here. Right here. Alrighty. And I believe Sally, since her Jax also didn't eat you redeem, so I think it's your turn to go down the gut. Did that booty get bigger too? Not this time. Maybe in a future update. You know, I have a few DC characters I want to get eaten by. Want to guess which ones? I don't know much about DC characters. Like, I don't know much about comic books beyond seeing the titles of the new movies from Marvel and DC and being like, oh, that's a superhero? Cool. And then moving on with my day. So I would never be able to guess which ones. Sorry. I don't know much about that stuff. I will say the first Iron Man movie is fucking peak. It's great. I need to watch it again. I loved it the first time around. It was really cool. Alrighty, let's get Sally down the hatch, shall we? You gonna be simping for Jackson, my belly? You gonna be simping for the one that's licking away and digesting you? Gonna have to make a choice. Delicious little thing, aren't you? Ah, that is delicious. Delicious little thing. Time to get you down the hatch. There we go. How's that feel, Sally? Do you like sliding down my throat? You should. You're about to go down, down, down until you reach my belly. Oh, that's going to be nice. That's going to be delicious. Mm. Oh, I think you're arriving. You're just about there. Hmm? Good treat. Good treat. Good treat. There you are. Good job, meal. Mm. Mm. Very good. Oh, you know what you were meant to be. Delicious little meal. My yummy food. And you're doing such a good job at that. Hmm. Good food. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you for the follow, Belgor. Much appreciated. We are actually 4 followers. I think, yeah, 4 followers away. Found the 750. The next milestone is 750 on here. So thank you for getting us closer to that. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Gonna zoom out a little so y'all can see everything together. There we go. Struggles. It is so nice in here. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. A soothing sauna of a delicious, hungry corgi. How it's supposed to be. Glad y'all are appreciating it. And thank you for the belly rubs, Swin. Always appreciate those. You know, by chance, do you have a Discord? I've been asked that quite a few times. I am working on it. Right now, it's pretty much, it's almost done. Uh, I'm just waiting on to see what's going on with the whole age verification thing with Discord. Waiting for a bit more news on that. It looks like they've postponed it until I can't remember if it was like a year or two from now or indefinitely or something, but they definitely postponed it. So good if true, but still waiting for a little more news. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Jet. I have a habit of trying not to burp very loud because out of politeness, and then every time I'm like, shit, Chow probably would have enjoyed that. I'll try not to do that next time. Anyway, but yes, I'm waiting for a little more news on the Discord shit. The Discord shit. Can I struggle as much? Can I struggle as much how much I want? Absolutely, pray things. Struggle however you want, as much as you want. I've swallowed 1,000 praise with this belly still holding strong. I think I can manage however much you want to struggle. Yeah, they saw that everyone would leave if they did it, so they postponed it. They went, "We want your ID." Literally everyone, no. Discord, oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That sounds, yeah. That's for accurate. There's been a lot of bullshit going on with that. Been a lot of bullshit going on with that. Belly's running on all 8 cylinders. Real muscle car. Oh god. Strongest belly. We show it at car shows, chat. It outperforms everything there, even those cute little Volkswagen Beetles that everybody loves. I don't know much about cars. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would have said an actual, actual classic car. But I don't know anything about cars. I know nothing. I know cars. You use them to drive. That's it. All I know, and it's enough. At some point, I do want to learn more about car repairs and things like that. Just doing your own mechanic stuff. Just because I like the idea of being more practical with that. But right now, I really haven't gotten a chance to do that for reasons. So yeah, but it is on my list of things because, as chat may already know, I love learning new things. I read a lot of books. I read 200 books last year. I'm going to read 125 this year. That is not a I want to. That is an I will. It's going to happen. Okay? That's my goal, and I am going to meet it because I have a track record of reading a lot of books. So there you go. Learning new things is fun. What can I say? I do want to learn woodworking as well at some point because it seems cool. It seems cool. So yeah, a lot of things on my list of practical cool skills that I want to learn. Ooh, top 10 books I see. Fiction or nonfiction, chat? Fiction or nonfiction? Because, I mean, a lot of them. Fiction? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I see that you have a Pred Pumps Iron Redeem, so I got the weights. Hello, Knight. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty, 10 reps. Welcome to the chat, Night. Hope you're doing well. Wood is fun, chat says. Yes. Wood. The most fun, actually. Okay, fiction or top 5 fiction, top 5 nonfiction. Okay, let's go with top 5 fiction, top 5 nonfiction. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that one. And by the way, I am going to be getting to, as you guys got me fourth wing on my throne because we were watching a Papa Meat video about these crazy TikTok romantasy novels, and I was like, okay, I'll put it on my throne if you guys want me to read it, and y'all did. So I am going to read it this year. I get easily distracted by other books. This happens when you read a lot. You start a book and then you start another book and then you have like 5 different books that you're like halfway through. Then you finish them all at once. It's really funny. Anyway, it's a consequence of reading a lot. All right, I do have a tag of. I'm just gonna name my top 5 fiction, nonfiction from things I've read relatively recently. So this may not be my top 5 of all time, but it's definitely like things that come to mind because I, one, have either read them recently, or and 2, I've just pulled up my list of my favorite books that I've read that I keep every time I finish a new book, I track it, and then I also track it in a separate place if I was like, man, this book was really good, and I put it in a separate thing. She also gets super distracted when someone throws a ball or a squick, or there's a squirrel outside, or a fucking mailman. Chat, mailmen need to be devoured. Okay, I'm a puppy girl. I make the rules. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, top 5 books. Top 5 fiction and top 5 nonfiction. I read Watership Down for the first time recently. It was fucking amazing. I really loved the animated movie a lot. The book was fucking amazing. I know that the movie has a reputation for being like not a kids movie and like really violent or something, like some really sensationalist shit. It's violent. It's definitely like PG-13. It should not have been rated G, but it's not like the most violent animated movie ever made or anything at all. It's a great movie. Anyway, the book is fucking awesome. I'm very excited to read the second book, which is called Tales from Watership Down, where it's just a bunch of mythos from the universe. Which the original book itself is has some chapters where those characters just tell these stories from their basically their like history, religion sort of thing. So yeah, very excited to see more of that in Tales from Watership Down. So the premise of Watership Down, I see chat's asking, basically, a bunch of little bunnies, uh, or hares, depending on, I don't know, I'm not sure which one it is. I want to say it's probably hares, but it might be bunny rabbits. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're basically these bunnies are going to have to flee their home because of land development that is going to kill them all due to they're basically just going to kill all the rabbits by filling in the rabbit holes before they develop on the land. And this one rabbit basically sees this coming as like a vague vision of prophecy and is like, we got to get the fuck out of here. So the book is about them getting the fuck out of there and their journey across the country to the Downs. The Downs is a place in England, by the way. That's why the book is called Watership Down. And the stuff that happens to them before and after that in regards to their survival and things like that. A rabbit has a vision about the future. Yes, there's a lot going on in the universe of the book related to the rabbits having like this a lot of stuff with religion and mythos. It's really interesting. Is it like a harrigan or an actual rabbit? These are actual rabbits. These are not anthropomorphic rabbits or anything. They're actual rabbits in every way. Yeah, it's a great book. I would highly fucking recommend it, especially if you anyone in chat likes books about like animals, like animal characters. Like if you like Redwall, you'll love Watership Down. It's fucking amazing. I'm so glad I was able to finally read the book after loving the movie for so many years. Also, the movie is why Simon Garfunkel wrote Bright Eyes. Have you ever heard that song by Simon Garfunkel? He wrote it for the Watership Down movie. So there you go. Fun fact of the day. Which how wants you to bark for Watership Down? I can do that. Thanks for the redeem night. All right, number two. Number two. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Fallen Wolf Dragon. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Thank you so much. I'd say number two in favorite fiction books right now, definitely The Killer Question by Janice Hallett. Janice Hallett is fucking amazing, chat. All her books are 10 out of 10. Literally read any of her books at all. Any single one of her books. They are all fucking amazing. They're incredible. They're so good. They're fucking incredible. The Killer Question is her latest book. It's about a little trivia game at a bar and the various people that play there every week. It's very interesting. I would highly recommend reading that book or literally any of her books. There's not Chad, there's not a lot of authors where I can say to read any single one of their books. Because some people some authors have hits and some misses and they're like, "Oh, read these but not these." I'm putting her name in the chat. Her name is Janice Hallett. Any one of her books, like literally read any of her books. They are fucking amazing. I unfortunately read all of her books now. I read everything that she has ever written, and now I have to wait until her next book comes out in August. The tragedy of being a speed reader. But yeah, their books are incredible. Her books are incredible. Read any of her books. I don't care if it's The Killer Question. I don't care if it's another book of hers. I don't care if it's her first book she ever published. All her books are fucking amazing. So I can safely say she is just one of the best living authors like right now. Period. End of sentence. She's so good. She's great. Number three, chat. Number three. Hmm. I'm going through my my favorite books I've read list in my little tags. Hmm. I really like Symphony of Secrets by Brendan Slocum. This is a book for people who know anything about music. It's a very music nerd kind of book. It's like music history mixed with like a mystery of things that happened 100 years ago surrounding a famous composer. It's very interesting. It's very interesting and weird, but I liked it a lot. I would definitely recommend it. It's just how do I explain it? It's like he explains things in a way that's easily accessible for any audience, like anyone, music or not. But there's extra details there that you will understand more if you know anything about music, and I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I grew up reading books such as Harry Potter books, Warriors, and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I fucking love Warriors, actually. Warrior Cats is still popular, chat. For those who don't know, the Warrior Cats kids series of books is still going. It's so popular. It still has it still has fans. It still has fans, like young fans that are reading it right now. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. But it's great to see. I'm actually do want to reread the series because I read the first arc, which is the prophecies begin, and then I read a little. I read the new prophecies, the second arc, which I don't remember much about it at all. And I also read the third arc a little, like the first two books of the third arc, which is I think called The Power of Three, and it was good. But I did not. I kind of just fell behind with it, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. It's since I haven't read them in a long time, and they were fun. They were fun books. I have a book series you might like. I don't know. No, throw your book recs in the chat. I would love to see that. I also see a lot of strong reactions to Warrior Cats. Hell yeah. Like that we're all enjoying that. Also, there's a Warrior Cats TTRPG, Fallen Wolf Dragon. I would like to hear more about this. It's so interesting. Thank you so much for the follow, Seraphina1200. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying me yapping as I digesting. So yeah, thanks so much for dropping in. Much appreciated. My library didn't have the last book in the series, so I never finished it. The struggle with that is so real, Chad. I had this I had the same experience except with manga. My favorite manga, Lovely Complex, where they had like the last volume, but they didn't have like the last, like the second to last or like the third to last or something. So I had to skip at least like 2 or 3 volumes and just trying to figure out what the fuck was happening. It was very very interesting. Yeah, get Libby. Chat says. Chat. Let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. Lean in close. Libby didn't exist at the time. Libby is a newer thing. Also, libraries offering things like access to what is it called, like Comic Books Plus or something like that. You can get through the local library depending on where you are, stuff like that. So yeah, that wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing at the time. So yeah, you decided to suffer. You decided to suffer in silence. It's called the Overthrow series by Kenneth Opel. Ooh, I'll have to look that one up in a little bit. In a little bit. That sounds interesting. I remember such times. Chat, we were the OGs before Libby. Oh boy. Okay. I think we're on third book. I'm torn between which to do because there's so many books that I like. But Miss Quinn's Rise to Fame by Olivia Ford. I'm gonna say that for number. Oh, I got to 3. Okay, this is 4 then. 4 then. Excuse me. Can I count? But Miss Quinn's Rise to Fame is a great one by Olivia Ford. I actually really love. I have a soft spot for a very specific subgenre of romance novels, specifically like cooking show, cooking reality show romance novels. I don't know why that subgenre exists or why there's so many things in it, but it's always fun to read. Also, just reality show romance novels in general, they can just be fun. Sometimes some romance novels are kind of shitty, but some of them are good. It's like with I've said this before, but it's like with any genre. Sometimes there's stereotypes that happen within the genre, and sometimes they're used well and sometimes they're not. Like you can see that about romance, you can say that about thrillers, you can say that about any genre, pretty much. And I don't get why romance novels specifically get such a bad rap for doing this. But anyway, Miss Quinn's Rise to Fame is about an old lady who gets accepted into being on the biggest baking show in Britain. And yeah, she just has like a great time doing the show, but also she has like a secret she's been hiding from her husband for the last like 30, 40 years of marriage that comes unraveled once she gets on national TV. And it's actually really poignant and sweet. So I would highly recommend it, actually. It's very poignant and sweet. It's not really a romance novel, just about a lady who is on a cooking show, but it is a lot of fun and very sweet. I like it a lot. And then for number 5, oh, this is so hard. This is so hard. Oh man, I read too many books. I'm gonna have to go with my recent favorite read, which is Overgrown by Mira Grant. She writes a very specific type of novel, chat, I'm finding, which is, and yes, this is real. Novels about women that are actually some sort of alien or a scientific anomaly, and the boyfriend has to deal with her transformation into something freaky while the end of the world may or may not be on around the corner. So yeah, Overgrowth is an accidental Vore novel where alien plants devour people in order to replace them and be basically the initial wave for an incoming invasion of alien plant things. This is a genre. I don't think it's a genre, but it is. She all her novels I've read so far have those elements, so it's definitely Mira Grant's thing. Okay, it's definitely her thing. It's very specific. Like every novel I've read so far, I've read this one. I read the first novel in her Parasite series. I've read about half of Into the Drowning Deep, which is her novel about it's like killer weird ass killer mermaid things. So far the main character has not transformed into an alien and or anomaly, but I'm holding my breath. It might still happen. It might still happen. Oh no. But yes, it's very interesting. Overgrown is about our main character realizing over time that I'm not human. Which side am I on? And the world is kind of gonna end soon because aliens are coming. And of course her boyfriend is like, oh god, how the fuck do I deal with this? So I'm always here for people figuring out what they want to do with them about their new monster girl. It's a lot of fun. What a peculiar situation it is, but it is seriously encompasses what she writes. Like all her novels I read so far have those tropes in some way. So yeah, it is a lot of fun. I agree. Also, I saw something up there about reading War up until like 2013 of Warriors. I have no idea when the last time I read Warriors was, but I don't think it was 2013 because I was in the middle of Power 3, which is of course the third arc in the series, and then I stopped, so I don't know where I am in the series, but it's probably earlier than that. I'm behind no matter what, but I'm just more behind than whoever said 2013. Who's your favorite characters in Warriors? Scourge, obviously. anyone remember when Warriors had like original manga for some reason? I read the Scourge manga and loved that shit so much. He's the best. What do you want from me? Uh, call me a basic bitch if you want. Scourge is the best. Scourge is the best guy. He did go crazy. He is awesome. We love him for that. We love him for going crazy. Okay, but let's do five non-fictions. Actually, no. Let's take a little break to do some licks and noms of the chat, and then we will do five non-fictions. Come here. Come here, little meal. Hmm. Tasty little treat. I want to make sure the prey is appreciated as I ramble on about books. I'm glad that chat is enjoying a Scourge as much as I did. He is the best character. I will not take any arguments as to otherwise. He's the best. Now, top five nonfiction. Again, this is gonna be stuff I've read recently and is the most in my mind right now, because if I had to choose top five nonfiction ever, we would be here all day with me narrowing down like between 500 plus books at least, probably more than that. Let's be real. But yeah, top five non-fiction. I definitely really enjoy anything by Morgan Housel, but I will say I'm reading his newer book right now, which is called The Art of Spending Money, and it's about exactly what it sounds like. But I think his favorite book of his so far, like his books are good, but I think my favorite is definitely Same as Ever: A Guide to What Never Changes. It's a very interesting book about just things that remain constant in life, no matter the generation, no matter who you are, no matter what time period you're in. It's just very interesting stuff. And his work is very digestible. So it's an easy read too. I think his books are like, I'm trying to think. I think I think it was like 200 pages. I think it was like 225 pages or so. So his books are also really short, which helps with the readability for those of you who would have trouble going through a 350-page novel. And I'm not judging you for that. I'm just trying to recommend you something that would be manageable. My favorite is probably Yellowfang, Girl of the Good Grumpy Mentor Archetype. I need to learn more about Yellowfang when I reread. I can barely remember much about Yellowfang. It's been too long since I read Warriors. But yeah, I need to go back to that. Oh, and then of course, number two is definitely Mood Machine by Liz Pelly. I mentioned this book on stream multiple times. It's very good. It's about the rise of Spotify and the cost of the perfect playlist is the subtitle. It talks about the rise of music for your mood and not for listening, but just to put on to make you feel when you're feeling a certain way, and how that generates Spotify passive income, and how that now that's the norm and things like that. Talks about lo-fi and had the rise of easy listening music to just have on all the time, stuff like that. It's really interesting, actually. I really liked it. It was a good one. Would definitely recommend it. It's probably one of the best books you can read on this type of shit. 0 to 1 is a book I've read multiple times. Oh, is Chad upset at me for not remembering Yellowfang? I'm sorry. It's been too long. I'm sorry. It's been too long. Number 3 is definitely 0 to 1. Notes on Startups or How to Build the Future. This is by Peter Thiel, the guy who founded PayPal. Great book. Really interesting insights. Just honestly, if you never read a business book, chat, and want to know where to start, just read that. It's solid. It's very interesting. And also pretty short. Also pretty fucking short. For number four, I'm gonna go creative endurance. Just books about people talking about creative work and how they keep it up. Really interesting stuff and just fun. And number five, I'm gonna go with another business book, The Messy Middle, which is about exactly what it sounds like the point between starting something and getting to the part where you're like things are consistently good and you're like finishing it out and you're just like, okay, I'm my work is done here and I can just keep things going on a consistent basis. It honestly applies to not just businesses but any type of long-term creative or personal endeavor. So yeah, good book, The Messy Middle. I'm gonna read his next book as well as, yeah, Scott Belsky's the author. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling about books now. Sorry, chat. Anyways, if anyone wants to know a Vore scene in anime, ooh, here's one: Chain Soldier Season 2, Episode 1011. Thank you. Always good to have more of those. Chain Soldier. Is this an isekai show? Let's see. Japanese dark fantasy action manga? Wait, hold on. What? Okay. Oh wait, no, this is like a near. Okay, this is like a near future thing where people are just like part of a special military unit. That's very interesting and weird. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the gift subs, Jupiter. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Ah, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow, Mr. Joyce the Gamer. Oh my goodness, everything's happening at once. Thank you so much. You're always so sweet. Oh my god, are we on a hype? We're on a hype train right now. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we're on a hype train right now, y'all. I don't know that. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, the Yippee displays. Delayed reaction from the Yippee because there was a lot of other notifications for Twitch to display. Oh yeah, we are 2 followers away from 750 as well. So wow, hype train and two away from 750. This is a good day. This is a fucking good day. Guten Morgen, greetings from Germany. Hello, Mr. Joyce the Gamer. Hope you're doing well. Good morning to you as well. I like how chat reacting to the belly. The I'm just gonna wave it in your face so you can see more of it, and decide this is the stream for you. Also, chat wants to be my chair. I like that idea. I like that idea very much. I like that idea very much. Yeah, just chat here. You go here. You go underneath tail. You go there. It's a book about a group of people fighting in a war they can't. There is no antimedics division. I'm gonna add that to my reading list, Squaw Hunter. I'm gonna add that to my list. That seems interesting. Sam Hughes. Okay. Wait, the author's name is. Wait, no. The author's name is QNTM? What the fuck? Okay. Did this guy start publishing his books? Oh no, it was a web novel. Was he publishing this on Royal Road chat? Because that sounds like a Royal Road pen name. Like, no offense to that, obviously. I'm just stating facts here. It sounds like a Royal Road pen name. He publishes an SCP wiki. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Also, I don't know much about SCP. I just know it exists. So that's why I didn't know that. That does sound interesting, though. That actually reminds me of a book I did start reading recently as well. It was called The Captured... Actually, it was the book or the series called that. I'm not sure. It's called The Captured Mind Project, I think is the name of the book. And it's basically about... How do I explain this? It's basically about a guy who plays like an MMO, so it's an isekai novel or a lit RPG, whatever you fucking prefer, whatever your genre, frame, or phrase you prefer is. A guy that when you're playing the game, you're not actually playing a game, but you're actually fighting a war for this fucking weird ass alien species. I just started it and it's very long, and yeah, I haven't gone back to it yet, but it does seem very interesting. Similar concept, similar concept. Also, Chad, thank you so much for feeding the hungry corgi. That is always much appreciated. That is always much appreciated. As you can see, the maw on the top left has gotten filled with the pizzas, aka the sub icon. So thank you so much for the delicious meal. And yeah, if you want to extend the hype train and also feed the corgi subs, bits, and tips that landed them off, would fucking love that. Would fucking love that. Mmm. Now. Hmm. Delicious little treats. Delicious little thing. Always nice to see you. Oh, many snacks and chats. I also remember a manga called Rave Masters, where it's a fairy tale crossover. I've heard of this. I've never read it. The logo is in my brain for some reason. I I think I saw it at the library at some point, but I have not read it. I've definitely heard of that. Also, this is odd, but I can only see my own chats. Am I missing? I have no idea how you did that, Guad. Contact Twitch support. I don't fucking know how you did that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, looks yeah. That's really crazy. Earnar broke the chat. Yeah, belly's so big it broke the chat. Happens a lot. Happens a lot on these streams. So, I don't mind. Always nice to see more prey get in there, more delicious treats. If things break a little, I think we can deal with that as it comes. I think we can deal with that as it comes. So, let's not mind that too much, hmm? Bigger is better when it comes to bellies. Agreed. Agreed, chat. I am actually going to probably do another weight gain Vore drive at some point. It's not on the docket anytime soon, but there is definitely going to be another one. I loved animating the first one. I did animation. Let me kind of on my list: animation, sound design, VA, audio editing, shit. Like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely want to do another one. It was a shit ton of fun. But right now, I'm a little busy, and also I have another animation I would like to, I would like to get out soon.
Dang, I'm late. Here's some apology bits.
Hello, Richard. Thank you so much for the cheering. Also, the bit has dropped into the maw, so thank you so much for feeding the hungry corgi. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a lovely day, by the way. But yes. Always nice to see all the little delicious treats in the chat. Let's do a little tasting of those treats, shall we? Oh, and I mean all of them, including you. I see you, lurking away. Thinking I won't devour you if you stay still. Very silly of you. Delicious. Don't you think you're a tasty little treat? Because I think you. Tastes good all the way down. I just know it, meal. I just know it. Hmm. Going to be perfect. Go down the hatch so well. Hmm. Isn't that right? Hmm. Doing good, little snack. Doing very good. Hmm. Hmm. I was so hungry. But now I'm definitely more well fed than before I started. And it's all thanks to you delicious little meals. You definitely know how to keep this belly nice and full and satisfied. And you know how to do that so well. You gonna keep it up? You gonna keep beating me, chat? Go on. I want to hear you say it. Mm. Such good little treats. Mm. Always nice to see. So obedient, aren't you? Mm. So easy to get all the way down. So easy to swallow down and make sure you stay down. Isn't that right? You delicious little thing. You know what you are, meal. Mm. Oh, yes, you do. Adorable. Hmm. Adorable little meal. Knows exactly what you are. Very good. Very good little thing. Hmm. 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 Nom. Delicious. Mm. Doing good, little snack. You gonna keep it up? Good. I'm gonna keep tasting you. Enjoying my little treat to the fullest. Oh, yes. Good snack. Good little snack. Mm. Hello, Hexia. Hope you're doing well. It is Vore ASMR Thursday, so guess what I'm doing? Ah. But yes, we are doing Vore ASMR. It's been a lot of fun. Devouring chat. The maw has also been deliciously filled with some bits and subs, i.e., the pizza icons. Shout out again, Richard the Hollow and Detective Jupiter. Thank you so much for feeding the corgi. Always lovely to see. Hope you're doing well. Mm. Ooh, I see we have another prey thing that wants to be devoured. Well, how could I say no to that? How about we get you down the hatch? I think you'll go down nicely. Don't you agree? He'll go down nice and smoothly, won't you? Won't you, Meal? Ah. Delicious little thing. You're gonna go down nicely. Just a couple of gulps. Oh, there we are. There we go. Down the hatch, Coral. You're gonna slide down my throat nice and easy, little meal. I hope so. You've been such a good prey thing thus far. Come on. Keep being good little treats, won't you? Oh, yes. Oh, get down the hatch, won't you? Go down to my belly. Okay? Good. Ah, there we go. Thanks for the belly growl, Adrian. Perfect representation of everything that's going to happen when Coral hits the belly. Alright? There we go. Yummy little snack. How's it feel in there, Nice and comfy? I hope so. Mm, good. Mm. Just relax. You're here to stay as my delicious meal. So just get comfortable. I'll take good care of you. I always take good care of my food. I'll make sure you're warm, safe, everything you've ever needed as you digest away. So you can relax now, little treats. I've got you. Okay? I've got you. It's gonna be okay, little prey. You're safe in my belly. I always take good care of my snacks, you know. Make sure treats like you are comfortable. And isn't that what you need as you digest? Hmm, I think it is. And you're doing so well, little treat. Just keep it up, hmm? Keep it up, little meal. I know you can keep being good. So go on, won't you? Hmm. Good prey. Good prey. Hmm. I'm gonna take good care of you as you digest. You got that? And then once you reform, well, we can do it all again, little meal. Hmm. All you need to do is relax. Hmm. Just like that. Good. Hmm. I'm on kind of in a prey mood right now, not gonna lie. Good. Because you know what, Chad? I'm in a hungry mood right now. Not gonna lie. And thankfully, I've definitely been satiated by you delicious little treats. And that's very nice. Doing so well at filling it all up, aren't aren't you? Mm-hmm. Gonna keep it up. Good. Mm. All right, we're gonna take a little break. We will be our be. I'm gonna keep the belly ambience on for you to enjoy. We will be right back with the stream. Beautiful words and a beautiful stomach. Hell yeah, chat. BRB. And we are back, everybody. Hello. It's me again. You expected a different pred? I don't know what to tell you. Oh, immediate eat me redeem. Nice, nice. All right, chat. I'm gonna have to adjust the names already on the band a little bit just because we're running out of characters. I am so sorry. I did not know the band had a character limit until after I first used it. All right. Just gonna hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough. Alright. Hopefully that's enough. Alrighty. Gonna get you down the hatch. Alright, Blake. Gonna be a good meal? Hope you don't make this too difficult on me. I'm already hungry, and I intend to feast. Mmm. Mmm. Delicious little treat. Mmm. Mmm. That is good. Mmm. 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 No, that's nice. Now, let's make sure you go all the way down. There we go. Down the hatch, little prey. Down where you belong. Mmm. Oh, yes. Mmm. Let's make sure you go down nice and smooth, meal. Mmm. Mmm. Be good. Yes. Let's get you down. More. 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 Well, looks like you reached the belly. Hmm? This is where you're going to digest away, Blake. This is where you're going to be a delicious little treat in the warm, comfy, hugging sauna of a belly. Mmm. Oh, yes. Just like that. Mmm. Good prey. Mmm. Good prey. Thanks for redeem, Blake. Always appreciated, Bolts. Thank you. I wonder what they're all getting up to in there. That is an excellent question, chat. That is an excellent question. The world may never know. The world may never know. Mm. But I imagine they're having a good time. After all, the prey wants to be eaten, right? So, I'm sure they're having a lovely time in there. Just letting their worries melt away as they add to something greater. Exactly. Exactly. You get it, chat. Oh, yes. Mm. One more to joy in the fold. Very nice, very nice. Well, I'm definitely not going to object to more delicious treats. Mm. Well, Jupiter, are you ready to find out what they're up to in there? 'Cause I don't know. Do you think you can handle the truth? You can't handle the truth. Mm. All right. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Right? Aww. Mm. Mmm. Delicious little Detective Jupiter. That's all the mystery of how quickly you're going to get devoured, hmm? Down the hatch. Hmm. Doing well, are you? Well, looks like it's time for you to join the belly. Hmm. Oh, yes. This one, as a matter of fact. What is it chat was saying? You're going to become a part of something greater, right? Oh, you certainly will as you digest away from me. So, mm, let's get you in there. There we go. Mm. Also, I did have to reduce the character limit a bit because we are hitting the character limit in here. Apologies, folks. Mm. 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 So much prey. Ah. So many delicious treats and enjoying themselves in there. Always nice to see, chat. Always nice to see. But yeah, we unfortunately it looks like we have hit the character limit on the belly band. Sorry about that. Yeah, I am thinking of changing things around a little bit in the future, making it so that if you get devoured, your name goes in the belly on the screen, and maybe save the belly band for stuff like the highest donator or uh, gift sub giver or excuse me, something like that. And just so that the character limit isn't as much of a problem, because then that would be like one person, hopefully. Unless like the same, just two people get like the same amount of gift subs or something. I don't know. But yeah, sorry about the character limit thing. Didn't know it had that until I started using it. Slice happens. Hello, Core Sniper. Good to see you. I think it's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We are doing Devourly ASMR, and many members of chat have become one with the belly, you might say. So, definitely been fun. Definitely been fun so far. Mm. Ooh, so hot. Chat is enjoying it. I'm glad. Always nice to see chat having a fun time with the belly. I enjoy it too. Also, like, I'm glad chat likes the purple as well because, once again, for those who may not remember my earlier streaming days, my character design in general for a long time was just like a black dress, brown hair, brown ears, like no purple, no purple. So yeah, it added the purple as part of a redesign to make the colors pop more and add some cool things. So yeah, I'm glad you all like it. Ooh. Nice, and I wrote the belly. Thank you so much, Core Sniper. Also, there is a belly rub redeem right now if you would like to give it a look. What's the color of the inside of your stomach? That is an excellent question. Thank you for the head pats, Von Wolf Dragon. Oh my goodness. Always appreciate the head pats for being a good puppy girl pred. The best way to get head pats, chat. Truly the best way. Um, but yeah, I never thought about what the color might be. I always just assumed it would be like, regular red, but who knows? Maybe it could be like a dark purple. I'm gonna think more about that off the stream. Gotta think about that more off the stream. That's a great question. I really thought about it. Yeah. For now, let's go with a red, but I might change that in the future. We will have to see. We'll have to see if I change that. Getting a head pat from Swallow Prey by coughing the hand up. Oh no. Chat, no. No. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god. Dear Lord. Gotta praise the good girls. Make sure they know how loved they are. Aw. Hell yeah. Give your puppy girls praise and head pats daily. Daily, chat. Maybe it's a gaming laptop RGB in there. Yeah, glow in the dark belly. The best kind of belly. That would actually be hilarious. That would be hilarious, actually. Oh my goodness, that would be funny. Oh man, I liked all your theories, Chad. I like all of your theories. They're extremely fun. They are great. It'd be kind of sick to have internal LEDs. I agree. I agree. It would be kind of cool. Also, the Streamlabs bot just posted something else that's kind of sick. I have a throne if you want to praise the good girl puppy bread. So yeah, feel free to do that if you'd like. I imagine it's a lot of protogen bellies look like. That's true. China never thought about it, but that is very true. For those who don't know what a protogen is, it's like a furry original species, basically, where how do I it's like a half animal, half robot type of deal. I think that's the best way to explain it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Like half, no, not robot, but like computer almost, like half half animal dog thing, half robot computer thing. I think that's the best way to explain it. I hope that's a good enough explanation. Hope that works. Hope that works, everybody. Robot Ruffy type thing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Ruffy robot that barks. Animal android John. What the hell's a gynoid, chat? Isn't that just a isn't that just a hold on, I need to look this. Okay, gynoid is a human robot designed to resemble a human female. Oh, okay. Wait, is android specifically male? Hold on, I didn't know this. What? I didn't know that. Oh, it is apparently. I didn't know that. That's fascinating. Today I learned something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, gynoid makes sense for the phrase because, gynecologists and stuff like that. But yeah, I've never heard that before. That's so interesting. It's so interesting. Today I've learned something. That's so interesting. Muffled caramel dancing has to praise swords. Okay, I like that. That's pretty funny. I like that a lot. Chat has the good of war headcanons. I like this. It's a robot gynecology. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, gynecology? What? But no, apparently it means it's a female robot. I had no idea there was a separate word for a female robot. Today I learned. Today I learned. I will say that robot Vore things are very hot though. So objectively, Why would you not want to get your human meat body devoured by the machine gynoid? Now I know the word. Now I know the word gynoid lady to be used as her battery power chat. It's fucking hot. Just saying. Just saying. And speaking of females eating things, hi. You look tasty, Chad. Tasty little treat. Because we could feed a good girl instead. That's true. You could feed a robot. Well, actually, no. Why not feed both? Yeah. Yeah. Be used as a tummy toy for both the puppy girl and the robot girl. Then everybody wins, chat. Everybody fucking wins. Also, seeing Robert is peak Pred. I'm not sure if that was a typo and that's a character that I don't know, but yeah, just in case, I will say that robots are peak Pres. Have them swallow half. No, no. It depends on the situation. Sometimes you do that, but usually it's like digest one and then what's the word? Yeah, digest one, reform them, let the other have a chance to devour. Stuff like that. Very fun. But I actually have done a collab audio about that exact thing with Shortcake ASMR, who is super chill, super cool. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, it's not on. I don't actually. It might be on the YouTubes. I'm not sure actually. It's been a while. It might be on the YouTubes. If not, it'll be on my all the other places. So yeah, it was a fun audio. Yeah, just use it as tummy toy by me and Shortcake. It was super cool. I actually should probably see how Shortcake's doing. It's been a while since we talked. I have a friend who's buying a new tabletop thing. And it's all about robots and war. That's fun. See, chat? Even the tabletop RPG nerds want to be devoured by the robot lady. Speaking of TTRPGs, I did get a bit busy, and I will say I was working on a little TTRPG board project for stream a while ago. Don't worry, that that will come out at some point. I've been busy with other things and got distracted by other things. So yeah, don't I will have to get back to that soon. I'll have to get back to that soon. Oh, okay. Robot is a character from Source Size Shenanigans. Oh, okay. A giant with neon green highlights on her joints and belly button and green hair. Interesting. I'm guessing Source as in Source Filmmaker. I've never used Source Filmmaker, but I know it's very popular with a lot of people. I just have always done shit straight in Blender. So yeah, don't have anything against people using whatever tool they fucking want. I just haven't used it. I just haven't used Source Filmmaker. But yeah, it seems cool. Ah, yeah, good to know. Good to know. Working on a TTRPG myself, it does take a lot of work. And I've decided I hate myself when I just make cars and scratch. No! Don't do that. No. No, don't do that. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't do it. I'm just making a mod for another tabletop game. No, it's not D&D, but one day I will show it on stream and y'all will be my playtesters. So yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Yeah, I remember back when before Mixed Up Bot crashed, I even made little dice things, little dice commands where you could roll dice by typing in like exclamation mark D20 in the chat, and it would give you a random number for rolling the dice. But then Mixed It Up Bot broke itself, so I don't have that anymore. I had to reprogram that. It wouldn't take long, but I'm not going to worry about it until after things are closer to actually being done this time, which I think is fair. Now, my dear chat, I think it's time I got every single one of you down to my belly. Hmm? As I've said before, there are always workers, always lurkers, who think that if they just sit back and relax and stay quiet in the chat that they won't get eaten. But you know what? They're wrong. So, how about we get you down the hatch? Mm. I see him being asked about a ASMR reward. I don't know what you're asking, Adrian. I have no idea what you're asking me. I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. I always appreciate the question. And I see you're trying to distract me from eating the lurkers. Aw, well, nice try. They're going to get devoured anyway. Even you, too. All of you. Ah. Mm. Nom. 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 There we go. Delicious little treats. Down the hatch where you belong. Get comfortable. So you're going to be staying in there for a good long time. And I'm going to enjoy every second. Slide down my throat, little bird. There you are. There you are. You're gonna digest away so well. Mm-mm. Hmm. Oh, apologies, Jupiter. Looks like the character limit is making a first letter in the S and Swin's username run into each other. Apologies for that. Again, I am trying to figure out ways to work around this character limit thing, and now that I know it exists. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a better solution by next week. Apologies. How many of us are inside? Well, that's a good question. I think it's quite a few. And you're all going to digest away so well. Oh, yes. You're going to digest like a good little meal, right? You want to tell me. Promise me. Pray that you'll be good. Mm. mm. Aw. Said dragons make very nutritious meals. Amen to that. So good in there. Can I stay longer? Absolutely. You can stay as long as you want. Eba, thanks so much. Pinky promise with a cherry on top. Good. All right, my dear chat. I think we're gonna call it a night. As I digest all of you, I'm gonna see you off at the belly ambience on the thanks for watching screen so you can enjoy as you churn away. Have a lovely rest of your day, and as always, stay devourly. See you again tomorrow.